In this video blog, we're going to be talking about things to consider when you're deploying IP multicast for the first time. But first, a word from our sponsor, Networking Step by Step. Networking Step by Step offers videos called video cheat sheets, configuration guides, copy and paste ready configuration examples, blogs, surveys, video blogs, and the list goes on and on. All designed to help you get down to the meat of the subject quickly. So the next time your manager asks if you know a particular technology, you can say yes and still have a life. Now, things to consider when you're deploying an IP multicast for the first time. Number one, first and foremost, you need to get to know your applications. Now, in the unicast world, life was simple. Life was sweet. All we had to do was use the Field of Dreams method. We built the network and the users came and they used it. We were happy, they were happy, everybody was happy. You did not know what sort of applications IT ran, and you probably didn't even care. But we do now. Because in the multicast world, there is a lot of things that are going to affect you about these applications. You ask yourself, what are the applications they're going to deploy? Hopefully, they will be able to tell you exactly what they are by application name. And then the next question is going to be, what are the application characteristics? This is a one-to-many application, or this is a many-to-many application. That's a pretty good question to ask and to know. How many group addresses are going to be used? Are the group addresses hard-coded into the application, or do you have control over them? What is the scope of the application? By that I mean the geographical scope. Is this application going to run and the servers that are sourcing the multicast stream, is it intended for it to go everywhere in your network, or is it supposed to run just on this campus? So those are questions you need to ask. What about the QoS and bandwidth requirements of the application? How much bandwidth is this thing going to consume? What protocol does multicast ride on? Anyone know? Just answer in your head or shout it out if no one is around you. The answer is UDP. So is there any back off or congestion avoidance in UDP? No, there is not. So we need to know what the bandwidth of these applications are going to be, because they do not slow down if we drop a packet. They're going to just keep right on going. Here's some other considerations. Do you want to control the deployment of all new multicast applications? As network administrator, probably yes, at least to some degree. If so, how are you going to do that? How are you going to prevent users from a brand new multicast application without first at least talking with you? That probably means that you are going to have to control which multicast groups are enabled on your network. Maybe you don't want the guy to deploy Norton Ghost without talking with you, or do you want to provide at least some measure of general available ad hoc multicast support for users to bring up applications on an ad hoc basis? Of course, at that point, you are kind of trusting that these ad hoc applications are benign and have no problems running in your network. So you have to weigh these things and decide what you're going to do. These are just a few things to consider before deploying an IP multicast network. Check back for Multicast Considerations Part 2 for a more pre-deployment multicast consideration. Thanks for listening to this video blog with Dale. If you like what you just heard, we hope you will drop by our web address, networkingstepbystep.com, and see the famous video cheat sheet for yourself. You should also play fair and share our web address with your friends and colleagues. Be sure to check out our archive section on our website for previous video blogs.